Happy Thursday! All right, it's the last daily math for this week, week 13. Let's go ahead and check and see what you've done. First one, you are going to solve and then shade in to represent. So we have the fraction 4/5, and to that we are going to add the mixed number 1 and 4/5. So I'm going to go ahead and shade in my whole. So one whole. Now I need to shade in 4/5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I need to shade in another 4/5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now, what does my model show that I have? Well, I have 2 wholes that have been shaded in, and I have 3/5. So my answer is 2 and 3/5. All right, number 2, what is the measurement of the angle? This is the angle that they are asking for the measurement of. And if you look, it is making that L shape. So that is a right angle that measures 90 degrees. It is a right angle. All right, number 3, identify the shape. Yes, it's a triangle, but remember we have to classify it based on the sides and the type of angles we see. So first, let's look at the sides. If all 3 sides are the same, we call this an equilateral triangle. If only 2 sides are the same, it is isosceles. And if none of the sides are the same length, we call it scalene. So I rotate my paper. They all look the same. You could also get out a ruler if you wanted and measure this to make it a little easier. But this is, flip my paper all the way back around. All the sides are the same. So this is an equilateral as far as the lengths of the sides go. So now we're going to look at the angles. We don't have any right angles. We just talked about what a right angle is. We don't have any right angles in this shape. So it's not a right angle triangle. Is it obtuse? Do we have any angles that are greater than 90 degrees? We do not, which means every single angle is acute. It is less than 90 degrees. So we would classify this as an equilateral acute triangle. All right, next one. Judd bakes 3 pans of chocolate cupcakes and 5 pans of vanilla cupcakes. Each pan holds 12 cupcakes. He sold 32 cupcakes. How many cupcakes, C, are left? All right, this is order of operations. So what do we need to add? Then multiply, then subtract to get how many cupcakes are left. All right, so first of all, what numbers up from our word problem do we need to add and join? Well, we need to take the 3 pans of chocolate cupcakes and we're going to join those with the 5 pans of vanilla cupcakes. Now, what do we know about each pan? We know that each pan can hold 12 cupcakes. Once we find out how many total cupcakes he baked and then sold, we'll be able to find out how many are left. And I think they actually got their variable wrong. That says C. That should be a C. I'm going to go ahead and change that. All right, so here we go. First, 3 plus 5. Anything in parentheses gets done first. So that's 8. Now we're going to multiply that times 12, and then we'll subtract 32. Those represent how many he sold. So continue. 8 times 12 is 96. 96 minus 32. If you can't do it mentally, always use your workspace to show your work. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 9 minus 3 is 6. So Judd has 64 cupcakes left. Okay, very last one. It says to solve and then shade in to represent. We have the whole number 2 times the fraction 2/3. So we're going to shade in 2 groups of 2/3. So there's one group of 2/3, and then there's another group of 2/3. So how many thirds were shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 thirds shaded in. But that's an improper fraction. What's the mixed number? What's the equivalent fraction? The easier way to say this. Well, look at your model. We have 1 whole and 1/3. All right, guys. Hope you've had a wonderful week. Tomorrow you do not have any daily math, but make sure that you email this to me so I can Make sure that you are answering your questions correctly and checking your answers. And then I will see y'all next week for week 14. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.